Becky, look at her butt. What is up? Start this bad boy going. You know, look at my stupid face for 2 seconds. I'm going to flip this camera around. We're going to talk about, let's talk about what we're starting today, folks. Hi, everybody. TGIF Fridays. Chilling here with Big Clutch. Comics Vault Live is in the house. We're doing the awesome stuff. We've got an awesome block of people tonight. All kicked off at 5 p.m. Eastern with JJ's Comics. Then Drew from WhatNot Comics had a little bit of a hiccup. But a little oopsie magoopsie. But everything is sorted out. Hopefully we'll get that fixed up for next Friday. And then Big Clutch here with CVL, Comics Vault Live. Then it goes into Big Leg. Then Flip Side. Then the Hive Comics. So a very packed day. What's up, folks? Let's see. Dan Barry's in the house. What's up, Dan Barry? I see Nerd Overlord's in the house. A lot of good folks in the house. What's up, everybody? Zombie Vet in the house. Good times, folks. Awesome stuff today. We got some fun books all over the spectrum. I got some Batman, I got Power Rangers, I got WWE stuff, I've got some Foil Fever, I got some 9/9s, got some of the some pretty little Adam Eves for y'all today. Got a couple giveaways we're gonna do. We're gonna do first giveaway of the day will be what we do right now. Let's do this. Let's give it away, man. This is how we do. So to win the giveaways, you got to be following the Comics Vault Live account, and we're just gonna give this one away. So the me you love in the dark. Wow, that went quick. All right, so that
you pushed the button.
I hit the button too fast, folks.
Yeah, man.
Dang it. Well, awesome. Somebody just won that one, so congratulations.
I'm jinxing
Man,
the whole show,
I tell you,
man.
Drew is bad luck. Drew is in the house today. We'll be giving this one away mid-show, and then we will also have this awesome Red Sonja Valentine's Day special, the Sozo Micah variant. This is the 1 in 11 sketch variant. So that thing is awesome. We actually got Drew from WhatNot Comics, Big Leg, and I got to have lunch with Sozo Micah the other day, and Micah's rad, great time. Was awesome enough to sign stuff. I love her signature. This signature is like one of the coolest signatures in the world right now. So super stoked on it. So we'll be giving that one day at the end of the show. So make sure you're following Comics Vault Live, and that's how we do. So let's jump into this in honor of the Batman. Batman coming out last night. I caught the movie. It was rad. I loved it.
No spoilers.
I know. I'm not gonna do it. So this is the All-Star Batman number 1. This is I believe, this is Scorpion Comics edition. This is CGC 9.8, signed by Scott Snyder. This is awesome. Barry Kitson cover. It is just, Batman at the tomb of his folks. Like, God, love that. Such a cool cover. Of course, CGC 9.8 when we get them. We got some less than 9/8 in here too, but that makes it. We got this one book here, man. Drew, this next book we're going to do, it's signed by seven signatures on there. Wow. Some heavy hitters on those signatures, right? So, super rad. So, hey, thanks for coming out here, folks. I really appreciate you guys being here. Sarah, yes, there is a Negan in the house. Darkhawk says he's got to go see it because he had to go to the bathroom. What? I mean, that was a long movie. That's true. I definitely made sure that I had a small drink and tried to not do any potty breaks during the film, because it is there's a lot to unpack. There's a lot to catch, and it's an amazing film, and I really dug it. So excited to be able to see this new take. Really dug the portrayal of Batman. I'm excited to see what's going on. Penguin's awesome. Riddler's awesome. Everybody's, I don't know, man. It was rad. I dug it. Awesome. There we go. Pick this one up. $49. That's a great deal. Beautiful book. Good signature. Now this is the one I was talking about. This is a wild book here, right? So low grade. This is 9.0. This is still in the near mint category, I believe, right, Drew? 9.0s are still basically near mint.
Some people's book, yes. Other people,
Well, if it's my book, then it's definitely near mint, right? So this one's rad. So this is Dark Knight 3, Master Race, issue number 6. This is the Jim Lee variant. But this thing is signed by like a bajillion people, right? So signed by Jim Lee, Klaus Janson, Andy Kubert, Brian Azzarello, Frank Miller, Alex Sinclair, and Scott Williams, right? So that's 7 signatures on this book. The signature price alone is probably a couple $100 just to go around and get those ones. Like, it's a bummer that the collection, whoever I got this collection from, didn't have a near mint copy for this one. But like, this is a mega deal to get all these signatures in one place.
Do you think someone might have, like, one of the signatures guys might have, like, mishandled it? He probably grabbed a good book, but 7 people. It
could have been, I don't know. It's one of those weird things. Like, I think there was a lot of weird stuff with the printing on these Dark Knight books because they had such a slick cover. I think there were some issues with how that stuff, I think it carries scratches a little bit more. So, yeah, it's awesome. Ton of signatures. It's a really cool thing to get in there. Dan Barry said, would you agree that Paul Dano played one of the best villains in a while? Such a cool and complex character. Really dug it. Yeah, so good. Walker Joe's like, it was Frank Miller. Look, who knows how these things go, but super great cover. This is awesome. I think there's definitely, you can kind of see how some of the marks on the book that were definitely from these type of covers. They just didn't carry well. So $97, that's a great pickup.
That's back-to-back wins.
Yeah, dude, that's a great score on that one. Let's keep it in the DC universe here. I love these covers a ton. Sorry, there's a little hair on there. This is we had these up last week. I think we had some of these, which are these awesome convention foils that DC puts out a couple years ago. This is Supergirl from 2016. Pull this light here off. A little light here. This is a rad foil cover. This thing is foil fever all day long. CGC 9.8. This thing is super cool. I love this cover. When I saw it, Brian Ching did this one, and it's so rad. It is cool, man. I don't know. You can't beat it. Like the foil on there, like it's like a mirror. So good. You can see my stupid face. It's a good time. Good time. PJ Allen with the win. Good job, PJ Allen. Let's keep in the Batman world, right? We're just riding. Bruce Timm. I mean, what an absolute stud. This is the Bruce Timm convention variant for Batman and Lovers 12. That came out in 2016. I remember seeing these at a couple shows. I think we may have picked this one up at Baltimore. Awesome cover. I love Bruce Timm's style on these. Just that cool, just like stylistic pin-up-y style stuff. 9.2 grade. A little lower grade, but still a great cover to put in the collection. If you just want to tuck this one away. They just look cool, man. Sometimes you don't need it. It presents well. I feel it looks good. No one's gonna argue with having this piece of artwork on your cover, on your wall. Speaking of walls, I gotta get some new frames for books. We're building out our new CVL studio, and producer Courtney and Dan and I are working on ideas for what we can do, and so we're gonna try to mimic the Big Clutch home setup in a new studio space. So we're gonna be putting that stuff together next month, and then we'll be getting to we're gonna do a banger of a show when we get into that space. First show from that space is gonna be an awesome. We're gonna do a big mystery pack sale. We're gonna have a bunch of cool giveaways. We're gonna blow it out once we're all set up. So 3 seconds left to go. $38. Oh, in at the last second to get that one. But we'll make sure that stuff is really cool. I'm excited to kind of rebuild a studio and actually have a little more of a dedicated warehouse space for us to kind of get stuff where I don't have to run to the office, run back to the house, run to the office, run back to the house. And then Dan doesn't have to go through box towers. Kevin's Comics picking this one up. Thank you, sir. We'll actually go to the black and white version so you guys can see what that looks like. Black and white version. Bruce Timm, man. What an actual... That dude's awesome. I love his artwork. There's a lot of really cool pinup stuff. You can usually always find something on whether it's Comic Connect or Comic Link auctions. There's always something popping up. Really cool. 9.2. No Ahsoka today. Hopefully, I think does McClay is McClay gonna do a bunch of Star Wars stuff?
No, he picked up some books from Jesse James, so I'm not sure. So
yeah, so make sure you guys are following Brian McClay in the flip side. Cable Wolverine picked this one up. Thank you, brother. McClay did mention that he picked up a massive collection of Star Wars books, and so he's going to be putting that stuff up for auction pretty soon, I think. Oh shit! Okay, this stuff is dropping out of my box here. Harley, we're going to stay on this Harley train. I think we're all in the Batman love. All in the Batman love. We do got some Beast Boy. We do have some Adam Eves. That is true. So this is Harley Quinn and her gang. This is the Frank Cho. This is issue number 5. Frank Cho variant, CGC 9.4, signed by Frank Cho. I've been a fan of Frank Cho's for a long time. Liberty Meadow days. I remember reading that online. Just love his stuff, man. Draws a beautiful lady. I can't feel bad about that. You know, does a beautiful lady.
he does a morning sketch and posts it on Facebook, like a sketch warm up, and those things are just amazing.
Yeah, his sketches are pretty rad, man. He does his pen and ink stuff. I backed his Kickstarter, I think a couple years ago, and they did his big pen and ink stuff, and that was really rad. Thanks for picking up this one, USA Girl. I gotta shut my stuff down. I got a lot of people chiming in, talking about stuff, this and the other. They are blowing my spot up. $57. That's a great win. I got a really cool Wonder Woman. This one, I did not know that I had this one in the collection. And I was really surprised at how, just pretty this cover is. Carrie Nord. Big fan of Carrie's stuff. This is really cool. This is from Wonder Woman in 2009. This is Wonder Woman 28 from 2009. This is the Gail Simone arc, which is rad. And Carrie Nord cover. It's a really great looking book. I mean, you can find really cool depictions of Deanna, and this is rad. So I don't know, easy one to go with. $24. You guys are getting this. This is an absolute steal. Yeah, man, Gail Simone is so good, so good. I make sure. It's one of those funny things with the Wonder Woman stuff. Like people get to do such amazing images of her. It's so good, man. I love her. She's rad. Micah had a really cool sketch of her too, which was really cool.
She shared some photos at lunch that are not out yet and not finished, but pretty much done.
Yeah, just like personal sketches and stuff that she's been doing, and she's got some really cool, fun takes on Wonder Woman and whatnot. So I love it. Love it. Oh, Friday. Was watching JJ earlier. He was having a great show.
I sure hope you weren't watching me.
I watched Drew for all of 8 minutes before his thing went down. Pacific Northwest Collector.
Sorry, folks.
Thanks for grabbing that one. DC Rebirth, Harley Quinn's. I'm just knocking these ones out like this. This is a good vibe. I feel this is a good DC vibe up front. We got a lot of really cool stuff. This is Harley Quinn, Emerald City Comic Con sketch variant. I think this is a CGC 9.6 signature series, signed by Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, two of my absolute most favorite people in the universe. These guys, every time you see them at a show, it's like you're seeing friends that you haven't seen in a long time. They're so graceful and thoughtful, and they're just awesome people to chat with. Adore them. What else can you say about that? You just adore them. They're great. They're great.
They've been connected at the hip for a long time now.
Yeah.
Doing work together over 10 years easily.
Remember, we were out here.
Close to 20, maybe.
I think we were out here. JJ and I were out at Long Beach Comic Con years and years and years ago.
I was there.
And they had the Harley Quinn #1. They had their special variant, which was a black and white, a split book, and I think we ended up getting those signed. So, yeah. Yeah, man, Mangalassi, we are based out here. I'm based out here in LA. So is Wanted Comics. Silkman, thanks for grabbing this one. We're LA based. I think JJ is out in South Dakota. I think we've got Big Leg here in California. Flipside is based. Brian McClay is up in Arizona. Yeah, Phoenix. And then where are the Hive Guys based out of? They're in
the Hive Guys are in
Utah.
Yeah,
Utah.
Sandy, Utah.
Sandy, Utah. I don't even know where that is.
It's on the way to Salt Lake.
To nowhere. Didn't mean to say that, guys. You guys, I love you. Justice League versus Suicide Squad #1. This is signed by Mark Brooks. This is a Signature Series book 9.0. Another one of those ones that, took a beating, but it's here. It's a good pickup if you get it. I mean, I love that cover. It's so great. The series was a really fun one. I like the idea of putting the two of those teams against each other. Fun times. Got, I know my wrestling guys are in here. We've got some wrestling books coming up, some WWE, but big news, big clutch, heading out to Las Vegas in May to go check out all the AEW shows.
That sounds too big for you, man. I would avoid it, man.
Love myself some Las Vegas. It's going to be a good time. We're going to go out there and see AEW Dynamite, Rampage, and then the Double or Nothing pay-per-view. It's going to be a busy, busy week. I'm so stoked. It's going to be great. And then they're coming out here to LA the next week. They're going to be at the Forum.
Oh, the Forum?
The following Wednesday. And then they're going to be in Ontario that Friday. I'm going to be wrestling out. It's going to be amazing.
I love the Fabulous Forum. That place is legendary.
Oh, the Forum, man. Yeah, dude, can't wait. You mad, bro? Thank you, brother. You made, bro. Thanks for picking this one up. Let's do only one Marvel book today, which is kind of, I'm going to fix that.
That's not enough, man.
I'm going to fix that. I know. It's just I got stuff at CGC currently, and I'm waiting for that stuff to get through. But I saw this cover. I thought, this is another one of those kind of cooler covers. Ex Necrotia #1, CGC 9.6. This is a Clayton Crane cover. Craig Kyle used to work with that guy. Actually, I interned over at Marvel Studios a million years ago, and Craig Kyle was my supervisor over there. Awesome dude, super creative guy. Created X-23.
Yeah, he's
just from the X-Men. What was the X-Men show called? The cartoon.
Listen, I'm sorry.
What was the X-Men cartoon? Whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Going to get some soft serve or some nachos. That guy comes by every day. I'm always tempted.
Yeah, he comes by your show every Friday.
Serial couldn't get decent AEW tickets. I'll tell you, man, we got pre-sale yesterday. Was able to get the 3-show package, and then today we popped in to try to get better seats for Double or Nothing, and they were all gone. And I'm definitely not paying the reseller prices for floor tickets because they were like $5,000 a piece. Crazy.
Buy 4.
Dude. Gonna have to sell your Miles Morales 1 in 25 variant to cover those costs. Love this time next one. Really fun stuff, man. Hot Zone was so good. Steve Rogers, thanks for grabbing this one, brother. Super stoked. Let's jump over to. Let's grab these guys. Let's go Power Rangers. 109 people in the show. Thank you guys for coming out on your Friday afternoon to hang out with us. Big Clutch and Drew from What It Comics in the background. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Numero Uno. This is the Zord edition. A little red Zord in there. Super, super rad looking Tyrannosaurus guy in there. CGC 9.8. Cool variants. Version variant. This is a Goni Montes cover. Really cool stuff. I really love all the stuff that Boom did with their Power Ranger stuff. So many different, you have so many options to do cool covers. And one of my favorite runs is the head covers that they're holding the helmets. You can see the helmet there, oh, I'm Power Man. Those are rad. Love them all. So good. So good. $26, great price. You're getting it for the price of grading.
Yep.
Can't beat that. Any slab you can get for less than $40, I feel like you got a steal. What a steal.
Cover too. Super nice.
This cover is really cool, man. I think and as a series, they're so cool. A couple. Oh man, we got some. We got a big box of stuff coming in next week. What color Power Ranger would I be, Clutch? I would probably be. I'd go for Pink Ranger, man, because that'd be pretty hilarious to see a giant 6'3", 300-pound Pink Ranger just barreling down the street. And look, what was the name of the? I can't remember the name of the bad guys. The kind of knucklehead, chubby bad guys who turned good for a little bit. Those guys were awesome. Epic Nation Collection. Thank you. But yeah, like a gigantic pink ranger just coming down. Like I think that would like put the fear of Zordon in your enemies, you know. And speaking of pink rangers, we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers pink. This is the Stephanie Hans variant. CGC 9.8, really cool one. Cows, I'm really digging Radiant Black and the Universe Higgins ability. Me too, man. I'm so stoked for Kyle and the stuff that they're building over there. I backed up the Inferno Girl Red Kickstarter, and I did the tier where you get the helmet. So at some point, hopefully later this year, hopefully we'll be able to get those books in, because I don't know, man. I just love that type of universe. It's super cool. Yeah, the Kickstarter was it was a while back. It seems like it was maybe like 6 months ago, maybe a little bit longer. But yeah, and I think they were super shocked at how fast the tier with the helmets went, because I think it was like a $400 tier, but you get like a life-size helmet of that character. So I was like, can't beat that. I've got a helmet for like Cobra Commander in my office, and I've got like a Rick Hunter helmet from Robotech. So yeah, pretty awesome. I love them. I love helmets. Although I can't really put them on my big fat dome. I can only buy myself like size 8 helmets or hats. So just gigantic noggin over here.
Pumpkin head, man.
Pumpkin head is what they say. Power Rangers Mighty Morphin. We're gonna do a good book next. I mean, not that these aren't good books, but I'm just saying we're gonna switch it. We're gonna put some heat in this. Get some heat. Once you guys get those fast fingers. This is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1. This is the action figure variant cover of the Green Ranger. I remember the Green Ranger with this little flute knife thing. That's super cool, man. Dan's asking, Clutch, you going to be at WonderCon? I will be at WonderCon. I'm going to be walking around the show, looking to pick up some cool stuff. If anyone's out there, let me know in advance. I'll make sure I'll bring out some pins and some stickers, and I'll hook you guys up if I see you on the show floor.
I'll be there.
Drew's going to be there. One in Comics will be there. I think we're actually talking. I think most of the guys from the TGIF crew are talking to be. All the West Coasters from TGIF are going to be out there at the show. Big Leg. Brian from Flipside. Hopefully the Hive guys will come down. I know they were at. They went to Seattle, but that's probably a little bit closer than Anaheim is. So yeah, Eddie Bear's going to be out there. That'll be awesome. I'm stoked. I miss shows, man. I'm glad they're coming back. And it looks like LA's lifting the mask mandate right now. No mask today. So I gotta walk out there, let the beard flow free. This big old beastie thing, just like, crazy. Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. Yeah, Dan, Hive better come out. You tell them that Clutch and Drew said that they gotta get off their haunches and get down to the show. Dan, you shaved your beard? Oh, man. It was coming in. It was looking really sharp. But I get it. I ain't mad. Epic Nation Collection picking these up. You're trying to go for the whole collection of these, of the Power Rangers stuff today. This is a fun one. I love this book. This was one of those really cool things that Robert Kirkman did, right? So this will take you back almost 2 years at this point. Negan lives. So Walking Dead had ended in 2019. Not to be done again. No more Walking Dead. And then the pandemic comes through. Everyone's at home. Comic shops are shut down. Stuff is really slow. Robert and Charlie secretly, like they did many a time before, decided like we're going to do this thing just for comic shops. So they made this book. They put this book together. A Negan little story about him, just rad. So made this book, gave it free to comic shops, right? They were like, hey,
free
comic shops, we're going to give you copies of this book for free to give out to sell to your clients. I know you guys got a lot of Walking Dead stuff, fans who love it. This was a special version that Robert made for Skybound employees and Image employees. And so this is the red foil Negan. This is really where foil fever came from. Was this, even though I think I said it before, but it really came from this one. This was the book. This is awesome. Yeah, awesome. The label too, good call on that label. The label, we don't have these labels are not available anymore. So this is stupid hairs all over. It's just the label's out of print, the book's out of print. This is I think the print run of these things was I think we had like 500 that we made. So employees of Skybound got these as a gift so that they can go and sell them themselves and get some extra side hustle money. It was a great time. It was cool. It was super rad. Yeah, I mean, this book will forever, to me, have a great place in my heart just because of the memories it brings and the goodwill that it came with it. So, yeah, it's awesome stuff. 424. We've got 114 people on this stream. Oh, 116. Thanks, everybody, for coming through. You guys are rad. I'm super stoked. And this is awesome, too. I'm going to throw some extra pins on this one. Whoever wins this one, I got a bunch of Walking Dead pins I'll throw in the box when it ships out to you. Really appreciate you guys being on this one. You got someone at the front door delivering a package. I think Drew's going to check out there. We ordered some supplies for the stream, but they didn't come in time. That's probably what these are. So, we'll see what we got. 3 seconds to Nerd Overlord. Good pickup. Good pickup. Grass Kings. This is Matt Kent, man. Matt Kent is rad. This is numero uno. This is Grass Kings number 1. I will not lie. I have not read this book. I'm a little bit behind on some of my Boom stuff, but stoked to be able to have this one here. First issue. Usually that stuff has a pretty good life to it on the secondary market from these guys. Matt Kent's a really nice dude. Met him a couple times. He's fantastic. Yeah, good book to pick up. Do you know anything about Grass Kings, Drew?
That's a couple years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, this came out in 2017.
Yeah, it was really, really hot, and I think it got an option, and I have not heard any news.
That happens sometimes with option books. They just don't. They get optioned. Nothing goes through there. You never know what's going on, but it's a pretty cool book. I'm sure. Matt Kent, can't beat that. The guy's awesome. So. I think we should probably do an Eve next. What do you think, Drew? Eve?
Yeah, let me win. My luck will change.
You've got an Eve. Thanks for picking this one up. Sweet book. Going to good homes. I love it. Let's do an Adam Eve. You guys, you all know what's going on.
Hey, let them have a little bit of time to enter. Give them more than 5 seconds, okay?
What are you talking about? No, this is that we're selling this one.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm
sorry. Yeah,
my bad. My bad.
My fat fingers. I know. We got these for sale here. So I realized today too, we are at I think we've got 1,432 followers, right? So we're creeping up. We're getting there to closer to the 2,000 follower mark. So when we get to 2,000 followers, we're gonna do a pretty cool giveaway. I'm trying to put something together. It'll be Invincible related because I know y'all love Invincible. See if we can get something done in time. Maybe we'll have something signed. We'll see. Love to get to 2,000. Love to get to 3,000. If we can get to 3,000 followers, man, I don't even know what to do at that point. We'll have to get a monster book at that point. I would love to do that. What do you guys think we should give away? Tell me in the chat. Come on, throw in the chat. What would be a good giveaway at 2,000 and then at 3,000 followers if we can get there? Yoda D, I appreciate you for following. You're rad. We're getting one more. Jumping up, 1433.
Someone said shave the beard.
Invincible number 1's for all. Invincible graded toys. That is something I'm actually working on. We are working on getting some Invincible toys graded. I actually have some tucked away, so I'm hoping we can get something done with AFA and get some books graded. So 5 seconds left to go. 442 on this book. Fantastic price. And I will got some Adam Eve pins I'll toss into this one too when I ship it out. So because you guys know when on the higher dollar books we make sure we put them in a larger package and they've got a bunch of room so they don't get dinged up. So it's just how Clutch likes to do. I like to be safe, man. I want to ship out packages like I'd like to receive them. We got really cool. We do bags. Hey, it's Dave. Hey, Steve Dave. Thanks, Steve Dave. Really appreciate that.
Thanks.
Thank you, Steve Dave. We're at, you know what? Just because I'm gonna let this one go. Giveaway time. This is Department of Truth 13 giveaways. All right, pin item for giveaway. This one's, we'll give you guys a minute on this one. This is Department of Truth 13. This is the Comics Vault Live Megan Hutchinson Cates variant. This is a freebie. This is a near mint copy. This awesome, beautiful foil. I mean, the foil in this one is so dope. Like their costume, I mean, their cloak or whatever. So rad. So we'll give this one away to winners. So if you want to win these things, you got to jump in there and get the, make sure you're following us. These are only for followers. So make sure you're going to give us a good follow. And we'll give this one away here in about 10 seconds or so. Yeah, this cover is so great. It was so good. When she turned this on, I was like, "Are you kidding? Like this is the cover that we get to use? Oh, it's so good." All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who wins this one. As it goes. I saw one in comics. Drew's trying to get on these wins. If Drew wins, Vonka, thank you so much for grabbing this one.
Nice.
We will ship that out to you next week. Everything will ship out on Monday. I'm heading to Las Vegas tonight, actually, which is kind of cool. So we'll be got the in-laws coming to the house to watch everything, and then we'll be going out there for a couple days, hang out with some friends. But let's do some more Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Numero Uno. This is the sketch variant. It's always, sometimes it's weird to grade a sketch variant, but I also think it's kind of cool because you got to keep them in their posterity because it's really hard to find sketch variants that are not damaged, right? So, Vonka, congrats on being a first-time winner. I'm glad you can join us here in Comics Vault Live and win a free comic book. We'll ship that out to you on Monday. But yeah, this is a cool. I mean, I don't know. We had. I remember there was we had a customer probably about a year and a half ago who had got a mystery box, and we had a couple of these Invincible. What was the number? It was 119 or something like that. Yeah, it was 119. It was the Amazing Hawaii Con variant, which is a super rare variant. You can only get them at the show in Hawaii, which was a Jimmy J show. Robert was out there, and Juicy Dragon, thanks for grabbing this one. The guy had gotten the blank, and he was super upset. Juicy Dragon, your payment failed. To check in with your payment processor, they might send you a text saying that you got some sort of fraudulent activity. It happens a lot of the times for new buyers on the platform. But the Hawaii blank selling pops, right? Like, so he got the 98 of the Hawaii book and I don't think he realized like how rare it was, and he was a little upset that it was I think he was a little upset that it was it's a blank. And he's like, why?
No artwork.
He's like, why would you grade a blank? Blanks are supposed to be signed for or signed on and sketched on or whatever. And I swear, and I was like, look, man, like I'm not gonna fight with you. If you want to return it, like you can return it. We took it back. Longtime customer, a good dude, was not mad, but I think I was like, oh, in the long term, this is a good book, right? I think that book now, I think Drew had sold one. Some
raws.
He sold a raw for like a couple $100.
Yeah.
I've seen one sell for like over $500 that was graded. So like, sometimes you just gotta go with it. But I understand too, man. If you're feeling it. Oh, what is that? Nerd Overload. Free comic day shirt, t-shirt. What? T-shirts? I don't do t-shirts on this show. I ain't gonna do the t-shirt on this show. We should do a t-shirt. We should get a Big Clutch t-shirt, right? What do you guys think about Big Clutch t-shirts? We should make a Big Clutch t-shirt. I need to make a Big Clutch hat. That's something I gotta get done. Geiger, number 1. Jeff Johns, Gary Frank. 2 absolute beasts. I love Gary Frank's art, man. Ugh. Remember Midnight Nation, Drew?
Yeah. Gary Frank is the most underrated artist, top 5 underrated artists of all time. That guy is amazing.
He's so good, man. So good. He's done such good work. It's just like, man, what an actual beast. So Geiger book came out last year. I mean, gosh, we're almost a year old from this book. So great book here. Dude. Good job picking up there, bro. Let's do another one. I got another variant for Geiger. This is a cool one too. I like this one. This one's rad. This is actually, did I screw that. I think I did the wrong one. I think I sold the... Nope. I did it backwards, guys. I'm sorry. So I just sold the Fabok cover. And so the Fabok will be the first one. I got to remember that one. So I screwed up on that one, guys. This is going to be reg variant. That'll work there. I screwed up on that one. I put the Jason Fabok cover up first. And this one, so this is going to be the regular, normal variant. And we'll go. I'll figure that out. I'll make myself a note on a sticky pad. This is sorry, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong button. What am I doing, guys? I'm going crazy.
Blame Drew.
Courtney wants a hat with my face on it. You're so silly. Stuff out. Sometimes you just go a little bit too fast. Sometimes you go a little bit too fast. Actually, this I think we've got I've got a Geiger. We've got a Geiger. We were lucky enough to get a Geiger #1, the glow in the dark cover, but I think it's a 9.9.
It has that thick cardstock cover.
The cardstock cover is Vonka. Good pickup on this one, Vonka. Really appreciate that one. Yeah, those covers are dope. Let's do Walking Dead. Let's do some 9.9 magic here. This is... Oh, I love this series. This is so rad. These were a set of connecting covers that Art Adams did. Made this awesome. It was 6 covers for the Whisperers War. Boom, 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 all in a row. Such a stunning set of covers. The original art, by the way, I've seen it in person, and it is ridiculous. I actually think somebody I saw.
Who owns the original art?
I can't say his name, but it Hollywood Bobby Kirks probably. It's a safe bet. I think actually JJ of JJ's Comics might actually own the sketch, the sketches for this, the layouts, which is pretty cool too. This is awesome because I think this is a population. There's only 5 9.9s of this cover, right? And so when you got a book that normal print run is something in like the 100,000 copies, you'd expect there to be a lot of stuff. But like books don't really, on higher print run stuff, they don't pop. So to get a 9.9 on a book like this, and it's a population of 5, like it's pretty crazy that there's 5 out there. So it's great stuff. It's amazing. Exotic Grapes asking if we had any Wonder Woman slabs. Actually sold one earlier in the show. Yep. So
they're cheap too.
It went real cheap. Great cover, Carrie Nord cover. But we'll definitely look for some more down the line. I've got actually, you know what? I got some photo variants. Some really awesome photo variants that we've got for DC stuff at some point. So we'll get those working. No Silk, Comic Alley. I don't have any of those. Comical Lily. I'm having a great time. Are you guys having a great time? That's awesome. I knew you guys were. I knew everyone loved it. Oblivion Song news. No news yet. GG 1125. I will say this. We've got an awesome CVL variant for Oblivion Song coming down the line. I'm super stoked. I think it's going to be really, really rad. Juicy, your payment failed again. So if you want to check that out, I don't know what's going on, but your credit card processor does not like you today. I had the same thing happen myself the other day because I was trying to buy some stuff and it was like, what are you doing? Why are you spending so much money on wrestling tickets? And I was like, I want to go to the show. Radiant Black #1. This is the Comic Kingdom edition. Sajjad Shah cover. Sajjad is a dude that I've known for probably 15 years at this point. I stumbled across his artwork when he was posting stuff up at conceptart.org, and I had him do a couple commissions for me of like just some characters that I always had floating around in my head, and he drew, and they were awesome, and we've been buddies since then. We've only been able to hang out at shows once in a while because he's out in Florida, South Florida, Miami area, but such a good dude, such great art. Steve Rogers, great pickup on this one. Radiant Black Numero Uno. Radiant Black Numero Dos. #2, Radiant Black. This is the Stadium Comics variant. Marcelo did this cover. Such a good throwback looking cover. I like how it's even kind of like, they kind of printed it so it looks like it's a little bit out of focus and old. So, great book. Great book. Great book.
Yeah, Stadium Comics, that's in Canada, right?
I believe so, yeah.
They do some really good Archie and Veronica and Sabrina covers.
Yeah, they're great stuff, man. Great stuff. I love this book. I'm from what I've heard about what Radiant Black's got on the horizon, I mean, Kyle's got some really cool stuff, man. This is going to be a fun ride. I saw that he put up his neon covers last week. It was a week before. I think those things sold out super fast. So I can't wait to see where all this goes. It's been such a good, I mean, just the twists and turns, like I love superhero comics. I love superhero comics that have like that vibe and just like that appreciate being superhero comics. They're so good. So good. So good. Damn it. I need more. I need more in my life. If there's anything out there that I'm missing that I should be reading, you guys let me know too. I feel like I need to catch up on stuff. Ray Frosty. Nice. Good pickup, Ray. That's a good cover. Eve. Eve again. Let's do another Eve. This is the full art color variant. I love me some Eve. Cows and the twists are what pulled me in, and the story has just gotten better since the first big turn. Absolutely. We do have some crossover, not on this show, Joe, but I've got some crossover that we got graded up, and we put that. I actually came into a big collection of image variants, single issue variants. So I got to get through it. Processing books, man. I got to tell you, like, massive props to, the rest of the TGF crew, JJ, Drew Wanted, Big Leg, Brian McClay, Hive guys. Like, when these guys are getting collections in and you're going through them, and it's a lot of freaking work, man. Holy smokes. Like, I've only ever, personally, I'm like onesie twosies, or if I'm buying like a card collection, it's a little bit easier. But man, when you go through comic collections, you're like, here's a freaking 50-pound long box of stuff, and you got to go through it. Man, it takes some time, and it takes space. That's what I don't have. If you guys could see the rest of my office, holy smokes, it's just like a box fort over here. It is so much stuff. So much stuff. We Live, Cable Ring. We Live. That's a book that I was talking to. I was over at Collector's Paradise yesterday. I was talking to the guys at the shop about that, and they brought that up as a book I should check out too. So great minds think alike. So love it. Awesome. This book I will throw in. I got extra pins. I got some Adam Eve and Invincible pins. So we're gonna throw in the box when this thing gets sent out. So you guys get some cool stuff to check out. So little freebies. I love tossing in freebies. I love making little pins and little tchotchkes. That's why I made those stickers, because I love just like throwing in stickers. They're really fun. I gotta make some more stickers. Those things are really quick.
Sosa makes a lot of stickers.
They do make some really cool stickers.
Your big start was
stickers. Yeah. Rad stuff. 10 seconds left to go. Walker Joe, I'm not cut up on Something That's Killing the Children, and I've not actually started House of Slaughter yet, because I want to get to the point where they caught out, or they came out around the same. I want to be caught up around the same time, so I've still got a little bit of time to catch up. But that's definitely in the pile of shame. Zombie Vet, yeah, big clutch cards. I got those. I gotta get more of those out there. I gotta get some sleeves. I gotta sleeve them up, get them ready to go out to folks. What I need to do is actually, which would be smart, once we get the new building, maybe I'll do this, is do somewhere, if people want some like freebie stuff, if you send like a self-addressed stamped envelope like they used to do back in the day.
Yeah.
You're like, send a self-addressed stamped envelope. We'll send you some free stuff. Maybe I'll start doing that. I'll offer that to folks if you guys want to get some
That's dating
some
yourself,
freebies. I know.
People don't know what they stamp.
I'm old as heck.
What's a stamp?
What is a stamp? What is stamped out? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll sort that out. I'll see if I can do it. Walk into a PSA them. I'd like to get them before like 2 years. It'll take forever to get them to to get graded at PSA. The backlog, and it's also like super expensive to get cards graded at PSA now too. So
like $100 a card.
Yeah,
right?
I did talk to the guys at CGC about grading some, or not grading some, but encapsulating some as just like a cool little token. So maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, that new studio, Courtney is gonna be. We're gonna be. We got a lot of work to do. We're gonna get in there first. I think they finally got the carpet put in there. So.
Well, make sure like you bring like a taco cart opening day and invite me. You know?
I will not have you over there. Drew is uninvited to the new studio space. I want to make sure.
I'll hang out with your cats over here.
Awesome, like Alien. Thanks for grabbing this one.
Nice win.
Nice win. Let's. Oh man, where do we want to go? I got some books left. We got some good ones. 9.9. This. Drew was saying that he doesn't know how I get so many 9.9s, and it's just because I'm a cool dude. That's just what it is. No, actually, I think we're really lucky with our printers. We have a really amazing printer. So this book is really super cool. This is Invincible #1. This is the Skybound 5th anniversary edition. I think we've had the blue line on here before. We've had a couple others. So this is a reprint of issue #1. This is the inks, which the inks on this book. Corey is such a good artist, man. He's rad. This thing looks great. Author of Cancer, so all the Invincible, all of them for $1,500 total last week. Should have been $1,501. Was that including the foil? So all 4 with the foil? Come on, it's a great price. Dan says Drew can come hang out with me at the new spot. What? Oh,
thanks.
Yeah, but here's a trick, Drew, because I know Dan. He's going to invite you over the day that we're building the giant racks for the storage room, and so you can help. You can reach the top shelf.
Dan, the man, is a legit guy, man.
Dan's the best. $303, 9.9. So when these came out, like these were super cool, man. This is, I think, the population BG lover 14. Yeah, population 7. I think we've sold some of these before. It's been a long time, so. That's a good pickup. Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun.
There you go.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, baby. This is. Oh man, this cover, man. Eric Powell just crushed this cover. Crushed it. Looks so good. Like just giving that. That's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. Great cover. I love it. I love this series of covers. All the different wrestler variants were super cool. Can't beat that, man. They look great.
Is that Eric Powell, like the goon?
That is the goon.
Oh my goodness.
That was the goon. I heard some stuff about big man plans last night that there might be something in the mix about that. Which is rad. Austin he was definitely a goon in a period. There was a period of time where he was kind of goonish. So kind of a dick heel, but I heard that there was something going on with big man plans and Peter Dinklage, which would be pretty rad if that's the case. Love that. I'd love to see that. Again, everybody, thanks for hanging out on TGIF. We got 3 seconds left to sale in this one. TGIF Fridays here on WhatNot. This awesome group of sellers, the TGIF crew, JJ's Comics, Wanted Comics, CVL, Big Leg, Brian McClay at Flipside, and then the Hive Comics guys. Good pickup here.
Nice win.
Thank you. Put that right there on the top. Let's do it, man. Dean Ambrose, John Moxley, the man. This dude is one of. I love this guy as a wrestler. He's so good. That's right there, right? Yeah. Then now and forever, #1. Love me some Dean, some John Moxley. Such a good one. Woo! Definitely a steal before people show up at the stream. 100 people in the stream, really digging it. Walker Joe, I don't know if there was a Sting one. I haven't seen one in the collection that we picked up, so I'll have to take a look and see if I can find whatever else in there. But there's I know we had the Razor Ramon last week. That was a really fun one. I love me some Scott Hall. He's such a fucking awesome dude. Yeah, good stuff, man. I'm a big fan of all the different wrestler covers. They're super cool. Super cool. We got a couple books left here. We got a little foil fever action coming up here. We have another 9.9. Ooh. Walking into Deluxe. Another Eve. Got a little black and white Eve for you guys. And then we got the we're going to be giving this away. JG picking this one up. Good pick up.
Nice. Very nice.
Let's do Walking Dead Deluxe. Red foil, folks. Drew, I might have to add a couple books on here. If Drew's auction would have...
I got plenty of books I didn't sell today.
Go grab your books, Drew. Grab your books.
Yeah.
Walking Dead Deluxe. Number 1, this is the Red Foil Fever book. Such a good cover. That's such a cool, rare book. 9.8, CGC 9.8. I think Drew's literally digging through his bin of books at this moment. Ran into the kitchen. We'll, Alien, we are going to be shipping these out on Monday. Because we'll get these all shipped out Monday afternoon. We've got a nice little weekend off this weekend, but then we ship everything on Mondays. So once we get into the new space, we'll probably be able to pack everything up on Friday evenings because we'll have all of our supplies there. But I usually got to do the show on Friday afternoon, and then I head into the office on Monday, and then knock it all out for you guys. So yeah, it's Comics While Live, your thing or part of Skybound. So this is part of Skybound. So knowledge, this is a Skybound enterprise, and so this all started out of me being a fan of variants and stuff, and knowing that we had some really cool stuff tucked away in our basically in our storage in our vault. Sammy's Joe, thank you. And then being able to go in there and grab some books and offer up stuff to folks that didn't have. Drew, what'd you bring in here? What do you got here, Drew? You want to sell a couple of these books?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's do this. Boom. Drew wants to sell this book here, so I'm going to add this real quick. We got about 10 minutes, so I can add a couple of these books real quick. Oh my gosh, comic books, New Avengers 7, Near Mint Raw, right?
Near Mint, yes.
Raw Near Mint. Sounds good. Near Mint. Got one of these. This is the regular single comic book. You guys are all my behind the line stuff. So New Avengers 7. Let's go ahead and start this one. So this is a cool book too, because this is the Illuminati.
Yeah, that was the Super Bowl commercial. They were up on eBay, and by the time the commercial was over, they were gone.
Yeah, gone. As soon as everyone heard Patrick Stewart's Professor X voice, and they were like, "Oh, is this a thing happening?"
So they were going for $150 by the halftime show. Wang.
We got 2 other books. I got one more slab, which is the Invincible Blue Foil 9.9. So pretty. And I think we've still got the Adam Eve black and white, and then I've got the giveaway of the Red Sonja 1 in 11 black and white signed by Sosa Micah. So rad at times. Yeah, great knowledge. Good win on this one. Knowledge. Perfect win. Drew, you want to put out what other books you got here? You want to put one up? I got a little more time.
Yeah, let's do Miles Morales. That's the Rizah.
This is the who? Oh, the Rizah. This is who is this? Miles Morales.
Yeah, number 13.
Miles Morales, number 13. Quick ad. I wish there was a quicker part to quick ad, but I'd like to keep this show going. Not Mike's Morales, Miles.
His cousin.
Miles Morales, 13. Rizah, right?
Yeah, Rizah is a tough word to spell there.
Cover. It's a Near Mint.
Yes.
Right. I got one of these, folks, because it's Drew's and it's not mine. Single comic. Confirm. Let's run this one. Boom, 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 boom. Super rad. Is it not newsstand, right? No. Newsstand? What was newsstand? Who's asking about what newsstand?
I got these from Diamond. I hope they're not newsstands.
These are from Diamond.
But
Drew's a big Diamond guy. The Avengers not newsstand.
No, that's from Diamond also.
That's a Diamond book. Were they doing newsstand stuff around that time?
Maybe, but
I don't know. Yeah,
Diamond holder, so
yeah.
I mean,
Big Leg says they don't do newsstand on these anymore, so that makes sense.
Hey, Big Leg can get some deals here too, because it's you're mostly independent, so you got some Marvel up here, but Miles is big.
Yeah, Hang Out for Leg Show. He's up next. He's got a ton of awesome books. We're just bringing the heat. But I just did the horn on the live stream. So if you're watching the live stream on Skybound.com or on the YouTube, you can check it out too. So we are dual streaming this thing today. So we'll drop these 2 books next. Thanks for the filler, Drew.
Oh, no problem. I mean,
give you some loot for these.
Oh, don't worry.
Make you buy me more beers.
Yeah.
Crescent City picked up a signed Morales from Razal. That's sick.
What does his signature look like?
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. This is such a dope cover, man. I love the. It's got the really cool his like goggles. They look like they're like lenses and stuff like that in his costume. Super sweet. That's a great book. That's a great cover. This will look good in a slab. Yep. Or good in your PC. Like you got to put it in your personal collection. So. We are about 6 minutes away from Big Leg stepping up here. So everyone, thank you for coming out. We are, great long-term book. Absolutely, man. Like all the Miles stuff is ridiculous. I wish I didn't sell it at Miles 3 years ago. I would probably have a.
Thank God I still have my.
Drew's got some 1 in 25s. He's been sitting on. He's getting ready to buy himself a new house at some point.
No, car.
A car? A Tesla?
No, no.
He's got to get a Tesla. Don't worry about it.
No.
What's that electric car?
I want the gas guzzler.
Oh, man.
I want to pay California gas prices.
Listen.
And drive my car.
Yeah, listen, Boomer. Man, not these gas prices right now, dude. We're feeling the pinch. But, Dan, I bought a house so I had room for my comics. Yeah, you don't want to sell your comics to buy a house. I mean, you sell them to buy the house so you can put more comics in there. That's how it works.
That's how it worked for my house, and my wife's upset at me. There's comics in every room.
You should see Jessica is definitely like, how do you have so much stuff?
Send her to my house, you'll feel better.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. Alrighty, 5 more seconds to go. We're going to put up this 9-9, then we'll put up the Eve. Yeah, Exotic Grapes. Like, I drove a Mustang in Cali, a GT Mustang even. It cost me $6 every 3 days. Holy smokes.
Yeah, so Micah liked Big Leg's Mustang the other day.
Yeah, it's a nice car.
So we had lunch.
It's a lot, man. I'm looking at those, actually, the Hyundai. Awesome. Fandom, thanks for grabbing this one. All right, last 2 books on auction here. We are going to be doing Invincible Blue Foil 9.9. This is a great one for your collection. But I've actually been looking at those, the Hyundai Ioniq 5, I believe it's the Ioniq 5, which is their electric little SUV. Saw one of those in Manhattan Beach the other day when we had lunch with Tony. That thing is super cool, man. I drive a Hyundai currently, and I really, really like it. And so, I think it's kind of a neat car. So,
Having lunch with Stray Dogs, Tony?
Cuppa wants to know, do I have a Walking Dead Hyundai, the Walking Dead variants? Of the books, we actually do. I've got a couple of those books somewhere. Those are big dog books, man. Those are hefty. I think we've got a couple that we tucked away in the vault. There's not a lot of those floating out there, and those of you who don't know. So back in 2013, I think 2013, we did a Walking Dead licensed car with Hyundai. There was an actual Walking Dead car that was all tricked out and had like cool graphics and stuff on there. And then when those what knowledge? Hyundai was the worst car you've ever owned. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's a bummer. I love mine, so it's good times. But we did those with those cars. We did a version of our book, and that we put it out there. So whoever bought the car got that book for free. So there's 1,000 of them out there, but they were so hard to get, and so I don't see a lot of them ever pop up. And I think people may have not gotten them or didn't realize they were in their welcome packet when they bought the books. So they may have been gone. So, yeah, kind of crazy. So this is awesome. This is a 500 print run on this book, and then it's population 5 and 9.9. So, and those all 5 came to us. And so I think one went to Robert, and one went to Corey, one went to me. So this is one of our last ones available. Thanks for picking this one up, folks. It's a good book. We've got the two more things to do, so we're gonna run over into your leg a little bit. I apologize, but we've got we're gonna have everyone go from here over to Big Leg. We're going to do a big exodus. I'll jump over there too. We'll have a good time. Yeah, the comics worth more than the car. That's a good point. I will, you know what, I'm going to see if I can dig out a WhatNot variant to put on the stream at some point. So I know that the raw copies we have are all, a lot of them, there was a lot of damages in that run, and we ended up destroying a lot of those books that were really low grade because we didn't want crap on the market. So I'll see if I can find one. I'll find one at some point. Maybe we'll pull it in our big new studio spectacular. We'll do a big show.
Or the big magic number 3,000 or 2,000.
Yeah, 3,000. Oh man, yep. That would be a really good giveaway if we did that. That'd be pretty fun, man. All right, I like you guys. We'll do that. We'll put a Hyundai as one of our giveaways. If we can get to 3,000, followers in April when we get to the new studio, we'll blow that out. We'll do a giveaway with that with a Hyundai. That'd be fun. People enjoy that. It's a big win. 8 seconds left to go. $619. You guys are loving this one. Really appreciate that. We're going to run over to the Big Leg show, but got to give you guys what you guys want. We got another Eve. We got the black and white Eve, and then we're going to do the Souza Micah variant here. So Leg will be here for a couple more minutes. Hopefully that doesn't acknowledge. That's a good question. Does Skybound get mad for giving away so many books? They don't. Because you know what? Skybound has always been creator and fan first, and so we like to do stuff for people.
Dan doesn't agree.
Dan, thanks. Dan pops in there. Yes, they get mad. As long as they don't know, Dan, they don't know what we're giving away. We've got a little bit of leeway. Just don't tell my boss that we're giving away cool stuff. Like, then they might stop us from giving away cool stuff. Like, I want to be able to give away cool stuff. I just sometimes have to not tell people. So, so I appreciate you guys. So, we will definitely make sure that.
Thank you, Dan, for responding.
Yeah, Dan. Oh man. Dan, when I see you on Monday, we're going to have a chat. This book is going nuts here, guys. Yes. We got one more Eve book to toss up, and then we do the Souza Micah. So, Big Leg, I'm going to owe you a drink. My Bargain Comics, great pickup on this one. 9.9, yes. Pop 5. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. All right, last book. I'm just going to toss it up here, and this is going to be our auction. Black and White, Adam Eve. Invincible number 2, full art, black and white raw variant. This is pretty great. It's okay. I thought you'd be in trouble for the foil Valentine's giveaway. No, man, that was a great one. That was such a fun time. So, Dan Barry owes me a drink for all the free stuff at Emerald City Comic Con. Dan Barry, this dude figured out how to do it. Emerald City Comic Con and C2E2 are weird shows for us. We didn't it was a decent amount of traffic, but not a lot of folks were out there buying stuff. Dan figured out that
was still during the pandemic, so it was still kind of weird.
A little December time, it was a little tough. We ended up doing a little, every $100 you spent, you got a raffle ticket. And then Dan figured out how to get all of his buddies to buy our variants, and then he'd get the raffle tickets and he'd win. And so Dan came out with some really good, Hive knows, Dan cleaned up. So, Dan ended up, I think he paid for his trip with those variants, so good on you, Dan. Smart man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
It's legal. Good job, Dan.
You know what you're doing, you go doing. So again, everyone, thanks for coming out. TGIF, we're gonna do our giveaway next of the Souza Micah Black and White. Make sure you guys just hop over to Big Leg Show. I know he's starting up right now, so
got Hive Comics in here. They're going tonight. The closers.
Yeah, Hive is in the chat. They're going to be up here next, or at 10 Eastern, so 7 o'clock Pacific. Tell us on the flip side. Brian McClay will be up there too, so it's going to be awesome. Knowledge, WhatNot is not owned by Skybound. I wish it was. Drew's in the background over here. He's been
what's up, buddy?
He's been sulking since his stream.
Now I've been drinking his beer. I'm all good.
He borked out his stream, so awesome. Thanks for the win. All right, let's do the giveaway. This is it. So if you guys are following us, you're going to be able to get this giveaway. This is the awesome, beautiful Souza Micah 1 in 11 black and white variant signed by Souza Micah. So awesome book to get it. Near mint, beautiful book. I'll give you guys another 35 seconds to go, and then we'll run this thing, and then you guys can all pop over to Big Leg and buy some cool books from him. WhatNot is definitely making some good money, man. Those guys they're doing some cool stuff. They got a lot of great sellers. A lot of awesome sellers on Fridays with TGIF.
Yeah.
We start this whole thing off Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern with JDS Comics, followed by Wanted Comics, Comics Fall Live, Big Leg, Brian McClay, Flipside, and then Hive Comics to close it out. All right, so 5 seconds to go. 5, 4.
I did not
3,
enter this, so I know I win.
1. Here we go. Drawing the winner right now. 85 entries. Let's see what we've got. Dun, 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 dun. Looking good. Mad Max.
There we go.
Picking the book up. Thanks for coming out today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. It has been an absolute pleasure to spend my Friday with you. I love you guys. You're the best. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you on the flip side. TGIF.